Welcome to Craft Central. I'm Sarah from Eventbrite, and this is where I'm going to be hosting the London Destash Fabric Swap, and I hope you can make it. So I thought I'd give you a view of this beautiful gallery and you can see the space where we're going to host the swap. So this is the beautiful gallery that we're going to use for the fabric swap, and there's loads of space as you can see. So we're going to put lots of tables out, and there's some steps here that we can use as well. So there's lots of space. It's not going to get too crowded. There's lots of places you can kind of take time out if it's getting a bit much. And when you come in, then what we ask people to do is put down your items on the category. So each table is going to be labelled, and it will say things like 50 centimetre fabric, over 2 metre fabric, and they're all listed on the Eventbrite link, so you know what's got to go where. But also sewing patterns, magazines, knitting yarn. There's a whole list of things you can bring. The only thing we ask not to bring is don't bring any clothes, books, that kind of thing. There's lots of swaps you can find for that, but that's not for this one. This one's really for anything sewing related, and then if you have some knitting things too, that's fine. And it's really simple. We're just going to keep it really basic. That no tokens. You buy your ticket on Eventbrite. You come in, you drop off your items, as I said, and then you pick up what you want. I know some swaps, they ask people to drop off early and then come back, but it's January, it's a bit cold, I don't want people waiting outside, so I'd rather people come, drop off their things, have a look around. We're going to host a cafe, so we're going to have a pop-up cafe. Yumiko, who makes these amazing Japanese pastries and tea and coffee that you can buy on the day. And we did that in January last year, and it worked really well because it means you can spend a few hours here, meet some friends, take a bit of a break, and then go back to the swap, so you can see if there's more turned up as people come and go. I've also got a quiet room. I personally don't like crowds, and I've had a few people ask me the same. I don't like things to get too crowded, and you can see it's a really light, big space. So we've designated a room just if you need a bit of time out and you just want to think about what you've got, are you going to use it, and just have a bit of quiet time, and then you can go back to the swap if you want to. We're also really close to the River Thames, and there's a beautiful walk all along the river. You can go right down to Greenwich, it takes about 15 minutes, and if it's not raining, it's a really beautiful walk, it's really nice. So we recommend you spend a few hours here, take time, meet lots of new friends, meet some old friends, and talk about sewing. I mean, what could be better on a Saturday? So if you haven't got your ticket yet, then please go to Eventbrite and search for Fabric Swap. There's only a couple that come up, but we're the London Fabric Destash Swap. I'm organising the event with Stash Hub, an amazing sewing app, and also with support from Craft Central, so thank you to both of them. Anything left over, don't worry, it will not be thrown away. So we've got lots of charities lined up who will accept all different types of the fabric. So some of the bigger pieces can go to a refugee sewing group that will use it for dressmaking, and we have some local community groups that do crafting who use the smaller pieces, and the bulk of it will go to an amazing place called the Big C Crafting Emporium in Wyndham in Norfolk. And if you haven't been there before, I really recommend you check it out because it truly is a magical place, and all their profits go towards their cancer charity, so it's really good. And any small scraps, I'm really pleased that with support again from Craft Central and also First Mile, then we're able to recycle those. So we're going to have 2 big sacks ready for you to fill with all your small scraps of fabrics and threads, and the little pieces left over from the overlocker. Then if you bring it along, put it in the sack, and then First Mile collect it. They send it to a textile recycling plant, and it goes for processing and ends up as filler for like cushions and things like car seats and that kind of thing. I'm also going to put a link up so you can see the full details of that. At the moment, they only work with businesses, which is why I've had to use Craft Central support. But I'm just looking at a solution for an ongoing, for us to be able to use our past scraps as sewists. So that's it. We really hope that you can come along, you can make it. Last year was a really fun day, and I'm sure it's going to be the same today. So we look forward to seeing you there. Bye.